welcome back to the Southern Snack. My life is too short to be serious. It's so short, we're gonna get messy today. All right, so Popeyes has now extended their their wing options to boneless, which is just their chicken nuggets with the same sauces you can get on the regular bone-in wings. So again, you know, we're gonna jump into this and get excited. I love their sauces, I love their bone-in wings. I don't think there's going to be a lot to really talk about here. I mean, I'm probably going to gush and fanboy over these sauces and such again, but you know, it's just chicken nuggets basically. So trying to get a decent looking thumbnail. I think we're going to have to just, you know, kind of Photoshop something in there so you can at least see some nuggets in the thumbnail. But anyways, 6 different flavors. We'll start with classic. You get a dipping sauce with every order of 6. So if you buy a whole bunch of these and you get the classic, well, then you get a bunch of different dipping sauces. So we'll start with classic. We'll go with one of these big boys. So, I mean, again, they look just like chicken nuggets, different sizes. And some are big, some are small. So let's try the classic. Doesn't taste much different than their classic nugget. It's Popeyes standard seasoning. And I can't remember if I overhyped these nuggets when they originally came out, but they're just okay. They're fresh, juicy, tender, but not like super flavorful. Overall, to me, the nuggets are a 7. So, or you know, boneless if you want to go with boneless wings. They didn't give me a fork, so now we gotta go on that little adventure of trying to see if I can find a fork. And I hate this. I hate when I dig into a bag and I'm expecting a fork. You know, there's not one. So we're not even going to use a fork. We're going to move on, right? Let's get our fingers messy, right? It is what it is. It's life. And sometimes you got to deal with it. All right. This is honey lemon pepper. Let's grab a smaller one, just for perspective. Looks kind of like a Chick-fil-A nugget. Their sauces are so good. That's a little bit more laid back, but I like the sweet and zesty flavor that it's got there. I'd give it an 8. Very enjoyable sauce. All right, moving on. It smells exactly like honey barbecue, so that's what it's going to be. Get a nice plumpy nugget. It's a good sauce. Just it didn't seem like they sauced these up enough. Nice, robust, sweet barbecue flavor. Overall, I think that's worthy of an 8.5. I like it more than the honey pepper, but I think it could have been more saucy. And I think on the wings, they kind of balanced it better. All right, signature. I'm blanking out. Signature hot, sorry. All right, let's give it a try. These bad boys are crispy, crunchy, got good heat profile. These are what you want in a wing. If you want like buffalo flavor added to this, you can get a packet of buffalo sauce, dip them in there. That would be really interesting. But on their own, like They just have a very good, complex, savory, spicy kind of mix there, and I really enjoy these. I'll give that flavor a 10. All right. Again, we're focusing on flavor here. I'm not going to diss these. You know, everybody's kind of taking chicken nuggets these days and putting sauce on them. I don't, boneless wings have never ever been something that was large, right? Unless you go get a sauced up chicken tender, I've never seen boneless wings as something that's going to be larger than a nugget. So, you know, I get where some people are coming from. You know, they don't want chicken nuggets, but you got boneless wings for that reason. So, yes, they're essentially chicken nuggets with sauce. I don't mind that, especially when a lot of these sauces you can't get on the side, right? You have a lot of side sauces, but some of these options like sweet and spicy or the spicy blend or parm, you don't get an option as a dipping sauce. So now they've just kind of expanded it to their nuggets. All right, this is sweet and spicy. And it's kind of like sweet chili. Sweet, a little citrusy, slightly spicy. Not quite as good as the signature hot, but very enjoyable. All right, so that's, I'm gonna give that a 9. All right, let's get this video over with because my phone's probably heating up. I thought it just stopped recording, but luckily it didn't. All right, garlic parm. I love their garlic parm, so I know I'm probably gonna give this a 10. Yeah. Perfect notes of garlic, perfect notes of Parmesan, very saucy. It is a 10 out of 10 on those. And again, you know, when I come into this, I think about the sauces and everything and how good the piece of chicken tastes. So I understand, you know, some people aren't quite happy with this promotion. It's like, it's just chicken nuggets, and I mean, that's true. But that's kind of what you get. You know, you're not always going to get a bigger piece of chicken, even though that might be your expectation. Yeah, I overall, it is pricey. I mean, $40 for 6 different flavors, and you get 6 of each. It's 36, so it's a little over $1 a piece for a piece of chicken. That is kind of pricey. Well, that's definitely really pricey. So that's just something to keep in mind. I don't really remember what the bone-in wings cost, but if it's the same price, you got to think about it. Might be more worth your dollar for the bone-in wings, since bone-in wings are higher value product anyways. So anyways, that is my review. I really did enjoy these, but again, if you're thinking you're coming into this and you're gonna get 6 like super big pieces of chicken, don't expect that. I know some people look at the advertising and they're like, oh, it's gonna be this bigger piece of chicken. No, it's just their chicken nuggets with sauce. So keep that in mind, and other than that, I'll see y'all around.